Businessman versus employee intelligence. At the end of the day, it comes down to two words, and that is contentment and realization. Now, let us start with contentment. You can offer a man a mansion, but if he is more comfortable living in a stable than in the mansion, then so be it. Some people prefer wearing a rubber shoe than a leather shoe. Moreover, in our human civilization, we need all gamuts of people from all levels of society. We need farmers to plant our food, a truck driver to bring the farm produce to the cities, a janitor to clean our refuse, an economy to balance our budget, a teacher to instruct our children, a soldier and police officer to keep the peace, a business person to create jobs, a worker to fill those jobs. As you can see, each category of people performs specific role that benefits society and makes it run, and each role has its important contribution for a society to thrive. Hence, you cannot attempt to make everyone do the same role because it is not sustainable in the long run, and our society will cease to exist. Example 1. You could just imagine if people will become all doctors because it pays to be a doctor, but who is going to plant the food that you need to survive? Who is going to drive the bus to transport people from where they wanted to go? Example 2. Likewise, you cannot attempt to convert people to become all businessperson for the same reason as stated in our first example. The next is realization. Every person is in a different level of learning, and realization. In life, a person has to learn the first step before going to the second step. Sometimes a person needs to wallow on his or her own mud before he or she can progress to the next level. I will give you an example. Why is it that some lucky lottery winners, who won millions of dollars, also loses it all in just a brief time? Well, because they did not have the skill or mindset to manage their newly acquired wealth. Sometimes, it takes time and a personal journey for a person to progress to a higher level of awareness. Hence, you cannot just grab a fisherman from the shore, change his fishing clothes to a business suite, shove him to a waiting Cadillac, drive him to a corporate meeting, and expect him to speak his mind in the long table boardroom, full of corporate executives. It is not surprising, when you find out that majority of people you just befriended, from a coffee shop, the street or multimedia, turns out to be more inclined working in a corporate environment, as opposed to being a business owner. In other words, business-minded people are like unique straw that you have to select from a bundles of haystack, with the right tools and meticulous selections. Likewise, in a classroom of people learning business skills, only a handful of these students have the natural business acumen for doing business and apply it in the real world. The rest of the students, on the other hand, well, just learned the theory, but ended up being more suited, working in the corporate world or becoming an employee. But of course, there is always an exemption to the rule. With perseverance, the right mentoring and through experience, people can develop the right mindset and become a business savvy themselves. If you are a networking business person, you definitely spent most of your time scouting for prospective business partners, in everywhere you go, in the streets, parks, coffee shops, conference, beach, etc. In social media, you befriended strangers and grow your social presence in Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, etc. In a nutshell, you are doing all you can in letting your presence in all of these kinds of platforms. But whatever you do to reach out for all people, the information I just stated above comes on handy, which will help you in finding the right kind of people for growing up your business. Most oftentimes, people have the wrong assumptions that all people you meet in public or befriended in multimedia are potential business partners and can be all trained to do business and effectively apply what they have learned in the real world. There is nothing wrong when assuming that all people are potential business partner, but expecting them all to become effective business partner in the real world is a folly. Sharing your business to someone is one thing, but finding a business-minded person is another thing. The following are just some of the common misconceptions and way of thinking you will find among business networking people. Myth 1: completing a business presentation automatically makes you a business professional. Myth 2: buying business account or signing into a networking business automatically makes you a business professional. In the surface, attending a business presentation or signing into a business account is all you need to belong in the business lead, but, in reality, it takes more than these two activities to truly adopt a business mindset and thus become a business professional. For the few, these are the key to opening the door to the world of lucrative business, but for the majority, these are just the first of the many series of steps that is required to reach the door. Congratulations for finishing this Business Person versus Employee Master Mindset article. Stay tuned for more video article like this on this channel. If you learned anything from this video presentation, please do not forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share this video, and let me know about what you think about this video on the comments section below. Thank you.